You're listening to Behind the Reality. Real people, real stories, real life.
My name is Narinder Kaur and I was a contestant on Big Brother 2001.
So how did you end up on Big Brother and what inspired you to take part?
I'd heard about the first one and I was like, God, sounds absolutely naff. And then so many more and more people started talking about it. And like the last 2-3 weeks I started watching it and I thought, oh, actually this looks quite good. And everyone was talking about it. And then anyway, I forgot about it. And I remember then it was Christmas time, the advert came up on the telly, if you want to apply for Big Brother 2. And I thought, God, what's the harm in, because I was an actress, but I was a medical rep, but I was never got any work acting. And I thought, well, actually it'll give me the profile I need to do more in acting. And I thought, if I'm on TV, I'll get seen, I'll get noticed. That was my thinking behind it all. And then I also thought, well, I'll never get in because, there had hundreds of thousands of people applying. Anyway, I applied, sent off the form, sent off a video, that was it. And then, cut a long story short, started getting phone calls, more applications I had to do, and then phone call, and then interviews, and then meeting. And this went on for about 3 or 4 months. I'd have to go down to London, meet people, meet different producers, lots of different people, and it went on and on. And then I kind of forgot about it because I never heard anything back from around Easter time. And I thought, oh, that's it, I mustn't have got chosen. And then 3 days before the series was supposed to start, I got a phone call saying, do you want to go in the house?
You were the first ever Asian housemate to appear on Big Brother in the UK. Did you feel any pressure to represent the community well, and what was the Asian community's reaction like afterwards?
Good question. When I went in, funnily enough, because my family, I come from a family that can be quite strict actually, and I remember telling my mum and she didn't quite get it, and I remember telling my brother, and he goes, but that program's really rude. He goes, you're going to have to be careful. They were naked, and it was going back 20 years. It was a big deal. So I thought I've got to be a bit careful with what I wear and what I say, but that kind of goes out the window once you're in the house. At that point, I wasn't aware that I was the first Asian woman ever to go in the house. Asian person, actually. There was no Asian person who'd ever been in the house. That didn't really click until a few years afterwards. Actually, I was the first Asian. A lot of people mentioned it. The Asian community was weird because it depends on, like, for example, I'm a Sikh, and I got a bit of support from Sikhs, but I got a lot of bad headlines as well. Like, they wanted me to clean all the shoes of the Gurdwara because they said that I'd sinned and this, that, and the other. I wore a bikini, and I was also reading, the Holy Book. Some days I'd be reading the Holy Book, which I did, and then she wore a bikini, so I got a lot of backlash for that. But I had a lot of support as well. Like, loads of people were very supportive. I found Muslims more supportive than I did my own. And that sounds really weird, because back in those days, it was all email, there was no social media. I had a lot of Muslims get in touch. Yeah, really weird women. So I had a lot of women support from black women, Muslim women. Not so much from my own community, weirdly. It didn't just stop after Big Brother. As the years went by and I did my own TV, my own radio, etc., now social media, a lot of Hindu women are coming out of the woodwork saying, wow, we loved you in Big Brother. You've been an inspiration, you're strong, you speak your mind, you're not afraid. And that started happening now as it's gone on.
Yeah, I suppose it's like an identity thing as well, like seeing people you can relate with on screen that are real people as well.
Well, yeah, and then I also did get a journalist, Tazeen Ahmed. She wrote an article which said that actually up until me being on TV, a lot of Asian women were, shown on TV as being timid, quiet, newsreaders, or if it was the EastEnders, there were these quiet women that always trod on, and, we never saw a loudmouth, opinionated Asian woman, ever. And then she said this was like a, big thing.
In the series, there was times where the housemates would get your name wrong. Do you think the housemates had a harder time relating to you all and getting your name wrong and things like that?
Yeah, and I think if Big Brother was on now, that would be such a big deal. And I always remember when Shilpa Shetty went in the house, some 10 years after, and society changed a bit, and, they didn't like what Jade and them were doing. But actually, when it was in my house, I remember bubbling them all. Well, I'd say, what religion are you? They didn't even know what Sikh was. And they'd say, Sikham here, Sikham there, Sikham everywhere. And they couldn't say Narinder. But the public didn't get it. They still didn't like me. They didn't know why I made a fuss of that. So I was made to feel, it's like, it sounds weird, but, a woman getting assaulted and then being blamed because she wore short skirts. So I was always they were always at me. They couldn't say my name. They didn't know what Sikhs were. They didn't know what this was. They didn't know what that was. And the British public didn't know why I moaned. Why are you whinging about that? But these days, you're supposed to do that and you'd be hailed a hero. Shilpa Shetty was hailed a hero. I think I was too ahead of my time. People didn't get it. They couldn't say Narinder, they called me Naz, and that name kind of stuck.
What was it like living in lockdown and you didn't have any idea what was going on the outside?
Really, 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 really hard. I mean, people think this lockdown is, but this lockdown you can still FaceTime people and phone people and listen to the radio, put the telly on. We didn't have any telephones, any TV. We had no idea what was going on in the outside world at all. And it was extremely hard. You kind of ripped apart from everything you know and love, and you put in this house with 10 other people that you don't know at all. And food's a problem because we kept failing tasks. In those days, they weren't as nice as they are now to still get food. We didn't. We'd be very hungry, and that would cause more arguments. But not speaking to your loved ones and not knowing what's going on in the world is oh my God, head blown, honestly. Like, I remember literally you were allowed one photograph of loved ones, and you'd start looking at it, and it was a bit like that scene in Back to the Future where the faces start disappearing. I remember looking at photographs, and we were all worried and we'd think, hang on, do they exist? You'd even start questioning if those family members existed because you hadn't heard radio, you hadn't heard TV. The only voice you heard was each other's.
When you left the show, you published your own book reviewing the truth about Big Brother, which I absolutely love, by the way.
Thank you.
What was your main motivation for publishing your book?
I think because the press were hideous, and it's only now the British public have also started cottoning on to the fact that how the press can paint such a bad picture, and the press were horrible to Big Brother people. It was horrible. The stuff that was written about me, the lies, and people believe it. So, you'd have to look at it and think, wow, people are going to believe these lies. I would constantly be asked about what was it really like, how was it? So I thought just not only my own experiences, I've got one from every household and asked all their stories and how it was for them before going in the house, during, and life after.
Obviously, in 2001, it was a time before social media, so what was it like? What was it like becoming famous kind of overnight and seeing yourself in magazines, and what were the highs and lows of that?
It was just so weird. It was the first thing when I got evicted. It sounds really weird, but when I came out of the house, I thought, how do they know my name? Because it was shouting Narinder. And I thought, how did they know my name? And when you first got papped, they'd shout Narinder, and I couldn't understand how they knew my name. I thought, how do they know me? Because you don't know you're being watched by millions. And even famous people, I remember Kylie Minogue wanted to meet me because she'd watched me. And I kept thinking, when did you watch me and why? And she'd be watching all night. I just found it so just weird. I couldn't get my head around how, even without the social media. And then if I saw my picture in the paper or magazine, it was always a horrible one. They'd always put the worst one they could find and write the horriblest caption. And that would get you into kind of a depression. Because they'd say, oh my God, Narinder looking fat, Narinder looking this, Narinder worse for when. It was all a lie. Oh, Narinder gate crashing parties, lies again. It wasn't good, to be honest. I'm not sure how many people could take that. You'd have to be so strong to be able to take that much level of abuse from the press.
Obviously now, aftercare is a lot of attention in reality TV, but back then, can you remember what it was like, the aftercare, or not?
It was rubbish. It was rubbish, and that's why I get so many people asking, and that's why they upped the ante aftercare. Because people from my series 3, 4, 5 that I know of and I speak to, some had suicidal thoughts. And a lot of people said, well, just go back to your normal life. You can't go back to normal life. I hate that line. Because when you're that super famous overnight and you're looking at like 10, 20 million people in total have watched you, you can't just go back and work in Asda. It doesn't work like that. You become unemployable. They won't take you on because you're just too famous. People keep coming in. And then you're thinking, well, where am I going to get my money from? And then at the same time, you're famous. So you open in magazines and newspapers and seeing pictures and all of that. I've said this before, there's nothing worse than being famous and poor. Because people are famous and they're rich. But we were so famous, but we weren't having money coming in. These days, like Love Island contestants, they're making a bomb because of social media and Instagram and they become influencers. We never had that. We had no income. Other than if you did get a radio job or a TV job, then you'd get a bit of money here and there and that would keep you going.
Obviously, when you took part in Big Brother, it was seen as a social experiment, but reality TV has changed a lot since then. What do you make of the reality TV industry today and what it's become?
I get a lot of people saying it, and I can see their point, and I agree with it, that it was more organic nowadays, and it was more raw, which it was. We had no idea. We were very naive. And even the editing was probably a little bit more naive, and it was more hardcore. But these days, it's just so much easier, and people really know the game when they're going in there. They know what they can say. They know what they can do. They know how it's going to look. I can spot it from a mile. When I see a contestant that's popular, they've watched every reality TV series going before that, and they know exactly what the public want and what they don't like, and they play the game very well. They're fake. It's fake. Whereas back in our day, they used to say it was fake, but it wasn't. Reality TV really was real. I mean, I know there's been a lot of suicides with the Love Island lot and all of that, and I can see, not a lot too, but that still is a lot. I can see why. I honestly can see why, because you're put in a situation and then you come out super, super famous with no training, no PR people helping you. You're almost just sent out to the lions, literally. But the thing with the Love Island law, they're still making money from it and they can make a career out of it. But what happens is you are scrutinised and, you're young. That's the other problem with the reality TV. They're very young. I mean, I was 27, 28 when I went in the house. But this lot are so young, I don't know how they cope with it because everyone feels they know you. So when you go out in the public, they feel they know you. Still to this day, if you think about it, it's 19 years for me. I still get people saying, oh my God, hi Narinder. And I think, oh my God, because I forget I was in Big Brother. I think, do I know this person? Shit, I can't remember. Then they'll say, oh no, you don't know me. I know you from the telly. And I think, oh God. And there's me trying to rack my brains from where I know them from and if I'm being rude. But they act like they know you, like the way they say, hi Narinder, how are you? And I think, oh my God, where do I know you from?
It's so crazy that it's literally like nearly 20 years ago. And like,
that's what, still.
Now, if you could give one piece of advice to someone who's thinking of going on reality TV, what advice would you give them?
It's the same as what I'd give when it was back in the day as well, that if you're happy with your life and you're very content, don't do it. But if you want to change your life, do it. Because it will definitely change your life. But if you're happy with your life right now and you are happy with where it's going and you know where you're going, don't do it. It won't work out well.
And do you have any regrets about your experiences, and what would you do differently if you were to do it again?
Probably keep my mouth shut, because the way it was edited, even though it was, the way they edited was way, I just think I was too ahead of my time. I think I wish I'd gone in Big Brother 5 or 6. I was too ahead of my time. People didn't get a strong Indian woman. And I wish I'd played the PR game, the press game a little bit better, but I didn't have any power. To be honest, it's a good question, and my answer would have to be bottom line. I couldn't play anything differently because I had no power. As a contestant, you have no power when you come out the house. You're owned by the press, social media, everything. They judge you. Everyone judges you. You don't have a say in it.
And finally, what are you up to now? I mean, it's been 20 years. Like, what are you up to now? How can people follow you and stuff?
So social media, I just carry on through social media, do cookery, because I'm like 47 now, so I've got a lot of Indian women, self-care, makeup, grooming, etc., etc. Still did radio. I was doing radio last year, Asian radio, and I'm still do writing. I still do bits and bobs here and there, but full-time mum, to be honest.
Behind the reality.